astonishing change is underway in Africa, where the population is projected to nearly double to 2.5 billion over the next quarter century. More than a third of the world's young people will live in Africa by 2050. By the 2040s, it will account for 2 out of every 5 children born on the planet. Africa's soaring population is partly a result of remarkable progress. Africans eat better and live longer than ever on average. Infant mortality has been halved since 2000. Calorie intake has soared. Some might say the 20th century was dedicated to developing the West, and now the 21st century will be about Africa's ability to influence the world. Africa is going from a hand out to a hand up to a handshake. I believe that's true. I'm seeing it as I'm living there on the ground in action, that Africa is blossoming to be a major influence in this world. And I do believe that God has a special plan for Africa, and I couldn't be more humbled to be a part of it. We are really excited for all of us here to come together to see what we can do to improve communities around the world.
Here, these kids, they're playing in the streets, which has led to rising societal issues such as drug abuse in teens and alcoholism. So I had the idea to build this free use community center where anyone could go, no matter your age, no matter your race, no matter your economic status, provide a safe space for kids to play, for adults to work out. We're gonna have mental health counseling there. So we're gonna have educational talks on women empowerment, career readiness, and parenthood, all these different things. We wanna help educate the people there. And it was one of the best decisions of my life.
And I'm happy to say we've had, we right now have 14 students and 12 in active internships with U.S. companies.
We live our mission and vision every day. It feels like now they're not just our interns, they're not just our students, but they're really an extension of our family. And that's just, we cannot be more grateful.
Here in Minnesota, we are now supplemented by an incredibly talented group of young people that are living and working as interns for our company and for JAMF. Incredibly gifted students and high work ethic, high just quality character. By the end of this year, we plan to have 10 employees working and living in Zim.
Our goal is that in 3 years from now, we have 30 kids working for Minneapolis companies based in Zimbabwe and 2,000 kids in training. So that's the big vision. We really want to see Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls as a tech center.
It's a rocket ship. It is a rocket ship to the future.
Investing your lives in Zimbabwe, none of these stories would be possible without you being on the ground, grassroots, opening your hearts, opening your doors, doing all the work. So when we came there, this was just an amazing opportunity to see relationships that you had built.
A lot of the individuals that we met, a lot of them had actually moved away, but they came back because they cared so much about the country of Zimbabwe and the people there that I'm getting goosebumps, because when I see these videos and I see the people that we've met there, just their drive, their grit, I love ideas. They're so innovative, they're creative, they are just determined to make things work. We're about changing lives, and we just happen to do it through banking. And so for our individuals that work at the bank, for them to know that there's a greater purpose and the work that they're doing and being able to connect with these individuals is just everything.
When you go on an insight trip, it changes your life. So many people that have gone with us, it has changed their life and how they feel.
I'm very excited for this project because first time I went there, the hospital I was born, like you said, they have light bulbs when women have give birth. They have light bulbs to make the kids warm before we renovated. They didn't have no beds. The first time I witnessed that, me and Kui was there at the same time, and we see a pregnant woman on the floor. So this hospital is going to be, it's a very, very modern hospital. How many lives did we save? Like, it's unbelievable. If you can make an impact in people's lives, you can call yourself, you are successful.
This is women's health, children's health, and the general population's health as well. In Africa, it's a matter of life and death. So each one of us here should do something to help.
You need to do well to do good. So how I do well to do good is through travel and experiences. And I promise you, when you come with Love for Africa, you have an absolutely amazing time. I can promise you that. Probably the best trip you'll ever go on. But I can promise you that I will also show you the real side of things. We struggle, but we have probably some of the best people in the world. We are friendly, we are proudly African, like my brother Gorgui, sitting right in the front here. I'm just a bit shorter than him. I don't know what happened, because, you know, Zimbabweans don't seem to have Senegal heights. But I want to ask you all tonight to travel, to come and see my country. Thank you for believing in the dream. But together we are changing the world. So thank you very much.